Hey, welcome to a fresh new episode of the TD News Show, and a happy Wednesday to everybody. And before getting into the news, can you hit the like button for the algorithm? Now let's get into the video. In the last episode, we got to know that Nvidia's internal servers have been compromised by a hacking group named Lopsus. In the last episode I said Lapos, I don't know why, but and the group was able to gain access to 1 TB of data that includes employee credentials, driver information, driver codes, and some very secretive information about upcoming hardwares and what it's gonna look like, the code name, all the features. But the most important thing that they got their hands onto is the very secretive, or the blueprint code of the LHR, which Nvidia included with the 30 series of graphics card. By the help of LHR, Nvidia was able to suppress the Ethereum mining on their 30 series GPUs, but they got their hands onto. And after being silent for a while, Nvidia finally released an official statement. In the statement, they said that yes, they were definitely been hacked, and all the data that this group is talking about, they haven't talked about how much or what kind of data, but yes, they confirmed that this group able to gain access to few datas. But Nvidia also confirmed that this is nothing to do with the ongoing geopolitical situation between Russia and Ukraine. Now, the group behind the hack made it a second demands. The first one was for a ransom to prevent public disclosure, which Nvidia possibly didn't meet. The second one is a demand for making GeForce proprietary drivers open source on all platforms. Failing this, the group plans to release next chunk of leak data public. And the story is getting interesting day by day, and I'm thinking that I should make a video about all the leaked hardware information that this hacking group published, and I think that needed a dedicated video. So subscribe to the channel to get notified and press the bell icon to get notified when I upload that video. Now let's talk about the next news. Before getting into the next story, I need to clear a few things up. I'm not a geopolitical expert. I have my own political opinion, and this channel is a tech channel, and these videos contain tech news. And I have my opinions, my personal opinions about what's happening, the geopolitical warfare, or just the situation between Russia and Ukraine. Now that got out of the way, let's talk about a few things that directly happened because of the Russia and Ukraine situation. First, Twitter is labeling tweets from Russian state media outlets. YouTube pauses monetization for Russian media channels following the sanctions. Apple halt sales for all products in Russia. Intel and AMD have stopped selling chips to Russia. Studios are pausing movies to release in Russia. Apple and Google Play is no more working in there. And not only that, Russian athletes are getting banned from international occasions. And Wall Street Journal also wrote a beautiful article about how Western companies pull back from Russia in response to Ukraine invasion and sanctions. And also Microsoft posted a blog post surrounding this situation. They kind of focused on the whole digital sphere, or the information technology, this modern day and age, the information warfare thing. And I definitely encourage you guys, go and check those video out. And the reason I didn't dive deep into these topics, because I don't consider myself expert in this topic. Like, yeah, I know what's happening in the tech sphere, but I don't think I would be the best person who should you listen, or who should you get to know what the sanctions are, what they say, and how they are affecting Russia. But before getting into the next story, I just want to say a few things. What Russia is doing with Ukraine, it's simply unlawful, and it is a war crime, and they should be punished for that. And the whole world is coming together, and they are doing that to Russia. And to be honest, Putin was always a madman. Everybody knew that. And this war, what's happening, that this only, like, Putin chose this, not the people of Russia. So it's pretty bad no matter who wins, or even they comes to terms, peace terms. The damage is already done to the both of the country. Ukraine like if you see news videos and if you see the state of Ukraine or where Russia have attacked and invaded, it looks so terrible. Peoples are dying, women, kids, teenagers, old people. It's really a terrible thing. And yeah, let's just not make this video serious. Let's just talk about the next news. Apple has filed a patent application for Mac housing, which appears to be inside a Magic Keyboard. And according to the patent, Apple is trying to solve a big problem. The problem being to moving a computer or computers from places to places, how it can damage the components, the wires that it connects to, like connected by, and then it's very inconvenient and not efficient and all that thing. And to be honest, I agree to them. But that's the reason Apple and every single other manufacturer sell laptops. Apple, your MacBooks are phenomenal. I have praised them from the first day, the 16-inch and 14-inch. I just don't understand this concept of putting a computer inside a keyboard. Raspberry Pi did it, but for them, I could understand that is their business model, that is their brand, but still, for me, yes, the idea a computer inside a keyboard is pretty great, but to make it a fully working piece of computer, you need monitors, you need at least mouse. If Magic Keyboard doesn't have a trackpad or they don't include a trackpad, you need a sound output device. And in no way sense that sounds hassle-free to me, unless and until they could do something wireless technology, which is gonna be crazy, and I don't want to think about that. That's like poo level. But for right now, I'm happy with the laptop, and I don't think that I'm smart enough that I could understand why Apple is trying to do this. But yeah, if you ever dreamt of Mac inside your Magic Keyboard, well, it might come true or not, because Apple, in a recent interview with IGN, Gabe Newell said that Valve has no plan to increase the price of any 3 original hardware configuration of the Stream Deck. I mean, part of what you do with pricing is you are making a promise to customers, but we wouldn't expect to be adjusting the SKU pricing, Newell said. They're also thinking about a Stream Deck 2 with better or newer hardware configuration, which is going to be much more pricier, but I don't know, was it going to be a Stream Deck 2 or Stream Deck Pro? The time will tell. Not only that, Valve also said that they would be happy to bring Game Pass, PC Game Pass to Stream if Microsoft agrees to that. The next news is coming from the Metaverse. During an Inside the Lab building for the Metaverse with AI live stream event on Wednesday, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg didn't just expound on his company's vision for the future dubbed the Metaverse. He also revealed that the Meta Research Division is working on a universal speech translation system that could streamline users' interaction with AI within the company's digital universe. Now, the idea of having a AI translator, a real-time AI translator, is really good. Now, previously people have attempted to that, but it wasn't that much good. But if, like, I know that Facebook have the willpower or research power, money power to do this, or even if they don't, if a small smart new startup does it, they're gonna buy it. We all know that how the big tech company works. I want that technology in the real world as a ear aid technology, not in the metaverse from Facebook or any other big tech company, because I really don't think that I will be able to give myself into the virtual universe. And to be honest, when I think about that, it just reminds me of Ready Player One, and I just think, well, that wasn't just a piece of science fiction novel adaptation into movies. That was a what's that prophecy that they made it into a movie to give us a glimpse of the future, and that's terrible. Okay, I'm really not up for that. I don't like the idea of metaverse, and even if I do, I just don't want it from Facebook, at least not from Facebook. It's just not that good. Like the native app or the lack of native app in iPad for Instagram. Well, from the first day, Instagram always lacked a native iPad app, and it looks like, well, it's still gonna lack, because according to Instagram executives, there are not enough iPad Instagram users to justify making a dedicated app. I don't know. I don't have an iPad, and even if I did, I don't think I would be doing how much time I spend. Yeah, I think I might do that. So yeah, I already waste a lot of time in Instagram Reels. And talking about Instagram Reels, let's talk about the last bit of news for today. And that is, TikTok has officially confirmed that yes, they are rolling out a 10-minute video upload feature globally. But here's the thing. First, it was 30 to 60 seconds. And that was like that was the best aspect about the TikTok or short video from vertical video from like renaissance or revolution that what happened. That was good, but they then bumped it up. And yes, there is a bell ringing outside. I can't help it, he's gonna ring it. So yeah, then they bumped it out to 3 minutes, and now it's 10 minutes. And to be honest, if I want to watch a 10 minutes video, I would go to YouTube. Honestly, if I want to waste 10 minutes of my life, I don't think I wouldn't wait, or I would use in TikTok, because another thing, I can't, because I live in India and TikTok is banned in India. But yeah, if they want this thing to be successful, then they need a very good search engine, because that what makes YouTube great and better than Vimeo or any other video streaming platform, their search feature. And if TikTok can crack it, well, who knows what can happen. But I know what's gonna happen right now, and that is, this video is gonna end. Yes, this is the end of this video. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't, well, leave it a dislike. Feel free to do that. And if you want to watch more videos from us, check out this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, which I really appreciate if you do that, well, do it by here. And this is Akash, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.